Dear esteemed members of the Academy, I write to you my account of life as I lived it disguised as a human being. I transformed myself from many races to ethnicity to religion and other forms of identity and the much desired and hated relations which come with it. Your only viable form of life is dependent on the identities in which you have created over your existence. It seems that you simply cannot exist within your life if you were to abandon these notions of formed knowledge derived through identity profiling. My life obviously varied in experience when I would mix and match different identities. Living life amongst you constantly shape-shifting is very different but yet all the same. Your overall generalized way of life is based on classification of distinct things. Something always precedes something else. So it is easy to say that judgment and profiling is a common trait among your kind, humans. Some people have more power than other people and some people live in better conditions than other people, but one common and inescapable trait you have is identifying. Because even when you don't do it, you still do it subconsciously. It's clear that living as human you have predetermined generalizations about who you are even before you are old enough to speak. Without these identities, however, you would probably have no reason to be different than the next person because you have nothing that can make you distinct. It's all white or it's all black. The bottom line is you want classification because it's your way of living. You get pleasure from it, pain from it, excitement, mystery, and so on. It's in your history and leading your future. It's used to define you every time you proclaim your ideas and even the way you dress. Without these relating factors, you can never be associated with anything. You have come a long way in race relations, but you have not overcome racism and probably never will, since it's in your nature as humans to ultimately fight and destroy. What I have gathered from this experience in the end is that no matter the situation, you need an identity which binds you to a set of knowns. Clearly we can say that every person is genetically different more or less and has a different thinking pattern. These thinking patterns, however, are heavily influenced by what you know about yourself and even how others know you. Identities run your system, including governments and media culture. Without it, you will be vulnerable to new responsibilities. Your way of life has ultimately infected me, and thus I cannot return to my former existence without it. I see now how you use the notion of identity to control. Labels and identities seem to be the main factor on your decision-making and action-taking. Every time I would reset my identity, I was only changing how much worth I had as an individual. I would like to thank you, the Academy, for giving me this opportunity to live as you do and understand your society. I am sorry to say that your method is failed but necessary for you.